Let's face it, fake news is still a problem. Lying has always been an issue on the internet, but with so many news sites with such convenient information, for the sake of laziness, we want it to be true. Earlier this month, I was researching for my sandwich project on gun violence. 115,000 people died by guns last year. Hooray. But then, you go to check another website. 230,000 people died by guns last year. What? Why do two different sources have different numbers? Who's right? I've run into this issue many times on the internet. Many times it can be solved with common sense, but don't be so quick to call everything you see on the internet fake news that you think isn't true. There are other styles of writing: satire, sources that use humor, irony, exaggeration, ridicule, and false information to comment on current events; bias, sources that come from a particular point of view and may rely on propaganda, decontextualized information, and opinions distorted as facts; rumor mills, sources that traffic in rumors, gossip, innuendo, and unverified claims; state news, sources in repressive states operating under government influence that may provide news from a different viewpoint based on how the government wants the outside world to see it; junk science, sources that promote pseudoscience, metaphysics, insane theories, and other scientifically dubious claims; clickbait, a strategically placed hyperlink designed to drive traffic to sources that provide generally credible content but use exaggerated, misleading, or questionable headlines, social media description, and/or images. Now that you know about different types of fact twisting articles, don't be so quick to call everything fake news, and look for clues as to what type of article you are reading. Now, for my stance on fake news and deceptive practices on the internet. I personally don't think that sources like those mentioned before are doing anything wrong. They're using the controversial nature of their content to their advantage, heavily monetizing it for a sustainable business structure. I think satire websites like The Onion are hilarious and are fun to browse. My issue is with sites that spread fabricated or heavily distorted news stories. Often, the authors of these articles have motives for spreading fake news. During the 2016 election season, many people started blaming fake news for its political influence, although I'm not sure it had much of an impact. Overall, it is important to stay informed, check your news sources, and remember that not everything is fake news.